Have you ever felt something extraordinary was about to happen, or the world was trying to tell you something? What if angels have been looking on, waiting, and wondering? Do you know what's going to happen? Imagine noticing small but essential changes as you've gone through life. It could be a dream that keeps coming back, a certain number that keeps showing up, or a strong feeling that something big is about to happen. Can you feel it? What if the angels, who are divine agents, are just as interested as you are? They see the chance in every move you make and every moment. They want to know if you know how close you are to following a road set out for you since the beginning of time. This is what the angels want you to know, what it means for your journey, and how you can enter the next part of your life with more understanding than ever. Angels don't just watch over you, they pay attention to the signs you send with your words, actions, and energy. There are spiritual effects of every choice, feeling, and thing you say. These effects are felt and are known. But what do these angels want to know? It's not just what you do in the real world, it's also what's going on below. What have you shown them about your heart, plans, and how you see your path? Think about the choices you've made lately, even the little ones. Who you tell your secrets to, what you eat for breakfast, and how you spend your free time may seem insignificant to other people. But in the bigger picture, each of these choices is a puzzle that shows how your soul is going. Angels are aware of small and significant changes, and they will notice how your choices align with the divine plans God has made for you. Think about someone who decides to walk to work a different way one morning and meets someone who changes their life. It looks like luck at first, but angels see it as a series of planned events that lead to a meeting that was meant to happen. Now, think about your own life. Were there little pushes that led you to something bigger? Are these choices not an essential part of a bigger spiritual story? In their role as holy messengers, angels already know what you're capable of, but they're curious. Are you starting to see it, too? They become even more interested when they see you begin to understand your power or a more significant cause. They are excited to see how you react because they know how close you are to seeing the whole picture of your road. Have you started to feel it? Have you shown them that you're beginning to understand what will happen by being aware? It's comforting to think that angels can see a heavenly blueprint, a spiritual roadmap that shows what could happen in your life. However, here's the question: are you also aware of that? It's not enough to know what will happen, you must also realize that you've already had hints of what's to come. Angels know this because they work in spiritual worlds where time doesn't flow in a straight line, and all possibilities are present simultaneously. You may have had a dream that seemed eerily accurate or an episode of déjà vu that made you feel something for a long time. Not only are these feelings short-lived, but they're often like windows into the future that your soul can see. Angels know you've been shown these times, even if you don't fully understand what they mean. Many old spiritual faiths discuss divine knowing. One verse in the Bible says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." This means that your path was known before you even breathed, and angels have been pointing you in the right direction ever since. Native American wisdom and Eastern philosophies are just two examples of lessons that say the future is written in the stars, but we need to be aware of the signs to get on track with it. Have you seen or felt anything that made you wonder what will happen? Some people have a deep knowing that something important is about to happen. The angels are looking at you to see if you've made sense of everything. Are you still waiting for the future to happen, or can you feel it? It's already speaking in your ear. Reading signs and symbols is one of the most meaningful ways angels talk to you. But the real question is, have you seen them? There are spiritual signs around us, but they are often hard to see. They can be small, like seeing the same number repeatedly, like 1111, feathers showing up in strange places, or songs playing just at the right time. There is no chance in these signs. They are divine messages meant to awaken you and help you become more aware. What do you think about when you see the same number over and over? Is it just a coincidence? When a feather falls at your feet, do you think it's just a coincidence, or do you take a moment to recognize that an angel is nearby? The world talks to us softly and steadily, but it takes time. How to listen is hard. Your guardian angels always watch over you and want to know if you're paying attention. Dreams are one of the most common ways that angels talk to people, but are also one of the most ignored. Have you ever felt like your dream had a message for you, but when you woke up, you thought it was just your imagination? Symbolic messages from angels are often sent in dreams when your aware mind is at rest, and your soul is more open to receiving. Is there something your dreams have been trying to tell you? If you've noticed, the angels are interested. It's simple to miss these times because they are part of everyday life. But ask yourself, have you been ignoring the signs? Angels are watching and waiting for you to start paying attention to these signs because they know they are leading you to a future that is purposeful and in line with your goals. There have been times in your life when everything just seemed to work out. You might have been about to make a choice when suddenly a chance popped up that you couldn't have seen coming. Angels often show up at these crucial times and help you make decisions that align with your greatest good. But they won't make you go down any path you choose. The angels want to know if you're ready to follow their advice or if you'll stick to your plans. As you think about the choices you've made recently, ask yourself, have you seen God's plan for your life come to life? Are you ready to see it for what it is and fully agree with it? If you're willing to listen, the angels are watching and ready to help you. Putting your faith in things you can't see is one of the most complex parts of the spiritual path. It's natural to want proof, to look for comfort in real things. However, the angels want you to go even further and trust the holy energy that flows through every part of your life. They want to see if you can trust more deeply, even when the way forward is unclear. Regarding the spiritual world, faith is like a bridge that lets you reach this plan. It enables you to move forward even if you are still waiting to see where you're going. On the other hand, fear stops you and keeps you stuck in doubt and confusion. Angels know that it's expected to be scared of the unknown, but they also know that faith is the only way to get past those fears. Picture yourself walking at night on a dark road. Every step is risky without a light, and the fear of tripping makes you pause. Now, let's say someone gives you a small light. You can see some of the road, but not all of it. This is enough to keep going. This is how hope feels. The angels are that light that shines just enough to help you take the next step. But they want to know if you'll believe the rest of the path will become apparent when it is correct. Can you believe everything is working out for the best, even if you don't understand everything? The angels are looking at you and want to know if you'll make that brave move. Will you let go of the need to be in charge and allow the divine to run through you? Or will fear keep you stuck in the same old ways of doing things? The angel's choice is essential, but it's not the only thing that matters. The real power is in how well you can connect with it. You have to act on any chance or sign they give you, even if they give it to you. Now, will you unite with this divine moment or fight the changes it brings? Things start to go more smoothly when you follow the angel's plan. You'll begin to notice coincidences, doors opening, and a sense of ease in situations that used to be hard for you. But being in line isn't just about seeing the signs. You must do something about it. You must trust that the angels are leading you to the right place and step into the part you were meant to play. You are the only one who can fully understand the lessons that your spiritual journey has taught you. But the angels have been waiting, watching, and leading you the whole time. Their eyes have seen your battles and your victories, your times of doubt and your times of clarity. They want you to think about what you want to do now that you are about to start something new. What did you learn? How much have you grown? And finally, are you ready for the next part? We learn lessons over and over again until we fully understand them. Have you seen the patterns? That's what the angels want to know. Have you noticed how your life goes in circles, or the themes that keep coming up? To move on, to break free from old habits and step into a new world, you need to understand these patterns.